Hi everyone, my name's Lee and today's conversation is around how can you start your own business and still be employed at the same time. Many people come to me and they're fully employed and they're in a job that they don't really like, but they actually hate. And they stay there because we all need to have that security and that finances, which are the finances, which keeps us staying in a job that we hate. And I remember myself when I first started my business in 2001 and I transitioned out of the corporate arena into my own business, it was a huge leap of faith and I was really scared. And unfortunately, I didn't have any business sense at all. And I made stupid mistakes. I wasted a lot of money and a lot of time because what I used to do, I used to go to networks and I would sit down networking and, a branding person would sit beside me and the branding person would tell me that I need branding for my business. And of course, I would follow the advice of that person and, 24 hours later, I'm handing over $10,000, which I really didn't need to have that strategy in my business when I had no clients and I was first starting off. And then many years, then I went through you need a great website and you need all the bells and whistles on your website and everything else as well. But again, I had no clients and I invested all this money in websites as well because I really didn't know what to do. I didn't have what I believe is called busy savviness because I had no experience in the trenches and I didn't have a coach or a mentor or a community to be my wise mentors, to actually start to tell me the truth of what's happening. And I studied all my business courses and everything else as well, but the strategies that were often talked about in those courses were outdated. They weren't up to date with what's happening in the modern world today, because a lot of those people who were facilitating those workshops and courses didn't own their own business. They were actually employees who were trainers or big, large RTOs and everything else as well. So they didn't have the real life experience of being in the trenches. And of course, things are completely different today. So one of my purpose, or one of the things that I hate seeing, is business owners being ripped off. The new people who are coming out of the corporate arena, they're coming out with unrealistic expectations because they see all of this BS marketing out there that if you do this one thing, you are going to achieve a six-figure income within X amount of days or whatever, but it's not true. It takes time to build a business. It's not an overnight success, but when you have the right strategies and the right pathways to follow and know what strategy to use at the right time, then it makes it so much easier because you're not wasting time and money doing things that are not necessary. So therefore, the advice I would give, and all of next week, I'm going to give some tips of how to transition into your business, is I would say, highly recommend that you stay in your existing job or you find a part-time job already and you transition into your business slowly. And how you can do that is, you may put aside a couple of hours a night if you have that ability to do that, or once a week where you actually work on your business. This way you'll start to create momentum whilst you've still got the income and the security of being in a job already as well. So while you're building that and you've got guidance to take you through the process, then you can test it and see if it's going to work, to validate your idea. Let people know that you're around, so you've got an audience to go to, and then through that consistency and that discipline, you will be surprised that maybe in 12 months or 6 months time that you'll be able to have that delight of handing in your resignation with a big smile on your face, and to actually then have a business that you've already got momentum in already, which reduces the scarcity and the fears of being stressed as well. So that's a tip that I would do is, sorry, let me go back on that again. So it's really important to have that guidance so you're not wasting money like I did. So you know how to start your business up on a shoestring. You know what strategies are going to work. And online, low overheads, but it's important to understand what you're doing online and also to stand out on social media platforms so people start to notice you as well. So I've decided to put together a 4-week program which will help people who are looking at transitioning into their business, to look at, validating the ideas, do some brainstorm. I do coaching with my group coaching, 4-week program. You're going to jump on board, get really clear, ask me anything during those program as well, so that you have a roadmap, you have an idea of where to begin, and also exactly what the next stage that you need to do as well. So if you're interested in joining me in this group coaching, obviously reach out to me personally and I will have a chat to you, see if it's a good fit for you or not, and also direct you as to what the next step to take as well. So remembering the expectations, business success is not overnight. It takes time to build your business, but you can do it. And it's so exciting that when I've been in business now for 20 years, it's so exciting to have that freedom to do what you love to do as well. So turning your hobbies into your business and transitioning into your business slowly. Got any questions, reach out to me. I'll look forward to chatting to you very soon.